because first up this morning, the Hone Bridge. The Arch Bridge connects Lake Parkway and Bayview to downtown Milwaukee.
Yeah, now a group is on a mission to light up the Hone, sort of a nod to our city's past, present, and future through people and stories. I love this. Greg Marshall and DJ Hines are just two of the people behind this very unique project. And we're excited to see you and you again.
Thanks for being
here.
Thank
you.
What's up, guys?
It's fun to be here.
So cool.
Yeah, it is.
I like the idea of thinking about, you know, the people have said before it's the bridge to nowhere. And I love the idea of lighting it up and celebrating it.
Yeah, I mean, and it's inspiring too, because we're not just trying to light a bridge, we're trying to truly illuminate the city in two ways. You know, there's a practical value to lighting the bridge where people are going to come to downtown to want to see it, take pictures of it, major sporting events, people are going to highlight it. But if we illuminate it with our stories, it's doing a whole other thing that's a symbol too. It's a symbol of unity and an excitement about the future of Milwaukee.
So
yeah.
cool.
And you really say it's about bringing Milwaukeeans together. That's what you really want to do, that unity. And I think just lighting it, is, like you said, kind of Instagram worthy. It's very beautiful. But the way that we're lighting it, the way that you're doing it is through donations, and people can tell a story and donate toward a bulb. Did you do that?
Yeah, most definitely. So that's one of the most unique pieces of the puzzle when you start talking about this type of project, is that everyone can get involved, and the way that the program has been rolled out is that it makes it affordable and feasible for everyone. So yes, I purchased a bulb. I was one of the first ones. I believe I was one of the first ones to get a bulb, and I actually donated my bulb to my late grandmother, Karina Hines. And the reason is because, you know, she was such a light in the city of Milwaukee. She raised 10 of her own children, and then several foster children, I believe about 30 children, foster children as well. So, you know, she was a light in my life, and she was a light in so many other people's lives. So I thought it only made sense to be able to dedicate a bulb in memory of her.
That's adorable. And you mentioned that it's affordable, and on your website people can find out more about donating and dedicating a bulb. But one of the things I saw is that it starts at just $25. So you can get a bulb for the bridge, as well as make a dedication like you did for your grandmother for just $25, and then it goes on up to $500, for example, where a whole lot more is included, including a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I saw on the website, which is great.
Cool. I love this. I want one.
Yeah, it's pretty special. You know?
It is.
Pretty amazing.
And people can read these stories, right, at the website. This is part of it is, you know, you can read through the dedications and through the reasons behind the light up of the bulbs.
Yeah, it's really fun. There's hundreds of dedications already on the website, and you can search through them. Some of them are just really, really deep, meaningful. Others are really lighthearted.
Look how dark that is. We need to light it up.
See, that's
I mean,
so cool.
it's beautiful, even like that. But
I think it's cool. One of the things you guys say on your site is, with every light and good deed, the former bridge to nowhere will remind us of just how far we've come.
Yeah, and how much hope there is. I mean, there's a lot of struggles in every city, and there's some, like DJ's grandmother, there's so many acts of kindness and generosity happening every day that make our city good and make it strong, and we believe this is our generation's opportunity to make that statement. Like, we're going to a good place together.
I love it. What is the reality behind getting it lit up? How many people need to join this movement? How many bulbs need to be dedicated? Do you know any of the numbers?
Well, not necessarily about how many bulbs, but we want to raise $1.5 million via crowdsourced money, and then other dollars raised by corporations who will be part of it. But we want the foundation of this to be raised by people, everyday people who have everyday stories that make Milwaukee great. So we're hoping over the course of 6 months we have a lot of traction, and that thousands of people are donating and dedicating bulbs.
No, does the money that's raised, so obviously you have to buy the light bulbs, and I'm sure that there's some cost involved in actually getting the light bulbs up on the bridge and lit and all of that, and the power, the energy power to light them. But does the money, is it used for something else as well?
The money goes all towards the design and the applying of the lights, and then the maintenance of them.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And that's it.
So it supports itself, basically. The funds support itself.
Yeah, and we're trying to raise enough money to be able to cover 10 years of maintenance with it as well. And those numbers, we have general idea, but eventually there'll be a more specific design for it that it'd be really awesome to let people even speak into that and vote on that. And we're hoping to create some of those conversations. So yeah, it's just really exciting. I mean, it's super inspiring to look at what people are putting on there, and hoping that more and more people will just go and do it. Was it the cost that it hasn't been lit by the city before? know if I could like untangle all of the reasons, you know, but it's like everything. It seems like a great idea. It's set in motion, and then for some reason or another, it dies. And I feel like the timing is right because almost for the symbolic reasons, like we have to together make a statement that there's hope for the city and not just for downtown, but every neighborhood. And that's why we're asking people to share their zip codes so people can search by their zip codes and see who from their neighborhood is sharing good stories about what's happening.
That's so cool. I love it. So you can do it for just $25. You can be part of this incredible campaign to light the hone.
Effect, all this kindness, all this goodness.
Absolutely. Lightthehone.com is the website to visit. You can go there to donate and dedicate a bulb and to explore the hundreds of dedications that have already been made. So fun to read those and be part of it. Thanks so much, you guys. What a cool thing. Absolutely love it. Thank you so much.